Morning, students. In today's class, I will briefly explain you about the nervous system in honeybee. The nervous system of honeybee is exactly similar to the nervous system of other insects as we have studied before. The honeybee possesses extremely powerful sense organ as they communicate by expressing their information in form of dance, by expressing or passing on their information in terms of pheromones. So these pheromones or the vibration produced by the honeybee during the dances are all perceived by the other honeybee. For that, the nervous system is also well structured to perceive these senses, these information, and to transmit these information so that the information given by the honeybee is received appreciatively by the other honeybee. They have a very high social life, which we called a hyper social life they have. So for that purpose also the nervous system is well developed. The central nervous system includes supraesophageal ganglia on the dorsal side, which is formed by the union of three pairs of ganglia. This supraesophageal ganglia is exactly similar to the supraesophageal ganglia found in other insects, as we have done cockroach and grasshopper. So there is a supraesophageal ganglia which is present on top or above the esophagus of the alimentary canal. Then we have the subesophageal ganglia which is present on the ventral side of the esophagus, that is below esophagus on the ventral side. The two ganglions are connected by circumesophageal connective. The subesophageal ganglion is again formed by three pairs of ganglia. Honeybee एक हाइपर सोशल इंसेक्ट है और वह वेरियस मीन्स ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन, कई प्रकार के संप्रेषण विधियों का इस्तेमाल करके अपने कॉन्स्पेसिफिक यानी अपने साथी को इन्फॉर्मेशन प्रदान करता है. यह इन्फॉर्मेशन डांस के रूप में होता है जब वह वाइब्रेशन वैगल डांस द्वारा अपने एब्डोमेन यानी उदरीय भाग को वाइब्रेट करता है या फिरोमोन्स को रिलीज करता है. इन सभी मीन्स ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन यानी संप्रेषण की विधियों को एक मधुमक्खी द्वारा प्रसारित किया जाता है जो दूसरी मधुमक्खी द्वारा ग्रहण किया जाता है. तो इस इंफॉर्मेशन को रिसीव करने के लिए और इस इंफॉर्मेशन को दूसरे बीज तक पहुंचाने के लिए हनी बीज में नर्वस सिस्टम और सेंस ऑर्गन वेल डेवलप्ड होता है. As I have already mentioned before that in the antenna there are about 170 receptors which perceive there are receptors which can perceive 170 types of smell, and these receptors are called the olfactory receptors. Similarly, the antenna also possesses the mechanoreceptors which can feel the vibrations, which can feel the touch of the other honeybee. Then they have gustatory receptors which can identify different types of taste. So for all these sensory receptors the nervous system is also well developed. और मधुमक्खी में हम जानते हैं कि अधो ग्रसनीय गुच्छक पाए जाते हैं व अधिग्रसनीय गुच्छक पाए जाते हैं, और ये गुच्छक या गैंग्लिया सर्कम ईसोफेजियल कनेक्टिव के द्वारा जुड़े हुए होते हैं. On the ventral side, from arising from the subesophageal ganglia are pair of, or we can say a double ventral nerve cord which extend up to the end of the abdomen. The double ventral nerve cord begins from subesophageal ganglia and run along the midventral line up to the posterior end of the abdomen. On each side of supraesophageal ganglion is connected with the subesophageal connective. The ventral nerve cord along its path bear 3 thoracic ganglia and 4 pair of abdominal ganglia. The peripheral nerves are given off from these different ganglia. From the brain, paired optic nerve arises as a broad projection. So the whole structure, जो पूरी संरचना है नर्वस सिस्टम की, वह कॉकरोच और ग्रास हॉपर की नर्वस सिस्टम की संरचना के समान है. There is no difference in the nervous system of honeybee and other insects. The important sense organs are antennae and eyes. Unlike grasshopper, where the tympanic membrane is present which perceives the vibration, which is said to be a tactile receptor, in honeybee the tympanic membranes are not there. So the vibrations are perceived by the mechanoreceptor present in the antennae. Thus it is said that the antennae is a very important sense organ. Like grasshoppers and cockroaches, the honeybee also possesses a pair of compound eye. The simple eye are also there, which is called the ocelli. The simple eyes are meant for detecting the intensity of light, while the compound eyes are responsible for vision. The vision is formed exactly in the similar manner as the vision formed in the eyes by cockroach and grasshopper, which we have done uh, in extreme elaboration in previous class. The image formed by the compound eye is called uh, the mosaic vision. It is also known that the honeybees, they have special power of perceiving different colors. They can detect the colors by sensing the infrared and ultraviolet zone of the spectrum, which are invisible to the human eyes.